Welcome to Convectex Elite Bed Bug Heat System Training. Our all-new Elite Heat Treatment packages kill the entire life cycle of bed bugs through the use of high heat and air movement. During this course, you will receive instruction on heat treatment preparation, equipment inspection and setup, operating procedures, and post-treatment procedures. Once bed bugs have been positively identified, begin prepping the room for heat. Always check for fire sprinklers installed in a building. We recommend the heads be drained and capped before the heat process commences. If this is not an option, you should use the following technique to protect the heads in place during treatment. You will need to keep the heat level at fire sprinkler head at a minimum of 30 degrees Fahrenheit below the trigger temperature of the fire sprinkler. Due to the high temperatures required for an effective thermal treatment, Convectex LLC recommends that all fire sprinklers be shut off, capped, and drained. Convectex LLC accepts no responsibility for damages that occur as a result of leaving the sprinkler system active and using sprinkler covers or similar devices. Assemble and/or use at your own risk. Place small ice packs inside the sprinkler head protector and position the protector over the fire sprinkler head. Secure the protector by placing the loop over the sprinkler head. Then pull the cord and slide the cord lock snug against the protector. Make sure that the amount of ice in the cover allows the fire sprinkler head to fit inside the cover without touching the ice. Note: while prepping and during the treatment, try not to disturb the treatment area. Don't go overboard stripping down and washing bedding. Wait until after the room has gone through the entire heat cycle. This will help to avoid dispersing the insects and driving them into the wall voids, under carpet pads, or to other rooms. Cover bathroom exhaust fan grills and any air conditioning air returns with tape or similar material to reduce heat loss via thermal stacking. Cover single-pane windows with reflective insulating material such as Reflectex. Pull all furniture, chairs, couches, beds, headboards, nightstands, etc. at least 6 inches away from the walls of the room to allow airflow along the walls. If the headboard is attached to the wall, leave it in place. Slightly open cupboards and drawers approximately 4 to 6 inches. Prop the bed and box spring using a chair or drawer to ensure proper airflow. Be sure to clear clutter from under the beds to ensure proper airflow and reduce bed bug harborage. Unplug all electrical items. Do not place electrical items directly in front of the heater. There's no need to remove electrical items from the room. Electrical items are rated for higher temperatures than the heaters will be putting out. Just avoid the direct heat coming out of the heater. Secure loose paper or anything that can be blown or sucked into the equipment. When you receive your Convectex package, inspect the equipment for damage. Check all heating elements to make sure everything works and nothing was damaged from shipping. If the equipment was damaged from shipping, do not use. Contact us immediately at 877-375-0005. After prepping the room for heat, place the heater and the additional axial fans following this diagram to create the proper airflow. You will need to adjust the heater placement to maximize airflow according to the actual room configuration. Remember, the idea is that you will be turning the room into a convection oven through the use of high heat and air movement. Be sure to leave plenty of room in front and behind heaters and fans. If your treatment area has a 20 amp P-TAC, then the best way to power the equipment is with the 2-way AC power adapter splitter or the 4-way AC power adapter splitter. The 2-way adapter works with the Elite 4 bed bug heater and the 4-way adapter works with the Elite 8 bed bug heater. To power the Elite 4 heater, unplug the P-TAC and plug in the 2-way power adapter splitter. The adapter provides you with 2 power cords. Plug those 2 power cords into 2 of the receptacles on the side of the heater. Next, find 2 20 amp or 15 amp 120 volt circuits. Use these outlets to run power cords to the remaining 2 receptacles on the side of the heater. You now have full power going to your heater. If a PTAC outlet is not an option, then you'll need to find a total of 4 20 amp or 15 amp 120 volt circuits and run power cords from those outlets to the 4 receptacles on the side of the heater. Be sure to order additional power cords for this type of setup. Note: each heating element draws 12 amps of power. When utilizing wall outlets, make sure the total power draw per circuit does not exceed breaker capacity. You should be using only one blue cord per 20 or a 15 amp 120 volt circuit. To power the Elite 8 heater, unplug the PTAC and plug in the 4-way power adapter splitter. The adapter provides you with 4 power cords. Plug those power cords into the 4 receptacles on the side of the heater with the orange lights. All 4 adapter cords must be plugged into the heater for the adapter splitter to work. Next, find 2 20 amp or 4 15 amp 120 volt circuits. Use these outlets to run power cords to the 4 receptacles on the side of the heater with the green master light. You now have full power going to your heater. If a PTAC outlet is not an option, then you'll need to find 4 20 amp or 8 15 amp 120 volt circuits and run power cords from those outlets to the 8 receptacles on the heater. Be sure to order additional power cords for this type of setup. Note: each heating element draws 8 amps of power. When utilizing wall outlets, make sure the total power draw per circuit does not exceed the breaker capacity. You should be using 2 blue cords per 20 amp circuit or 1 blue cord per 15 amp circuit. Keep in mind that both the Elite 4 and Elite 8 heaters will create heat as long as the black fan cord and at least 1 blue cord is plugged in. Full power is not always needed for an effective treatment. After plugging in all the heating elements and ensuring all the lights are lit, turn on the fan, the green switch, and then turn on the heater, the red switch. Your Elite 4 or 8 heater comes with a state-of-the-art digital temperature controller built into the unit. The controller is preset to 132 degrees Fahrenheit and requires no need for adjustment to use your Elite 4 or 8 heater thermostat, unless you want to change the temperature settings. To change the high temperature setting, push the Set button on the thermostat and use the arrows to adjust temperature up or down. Push the Set button again when finished. Now turn on the rest of the fans. Close the room and allow to heat for at least 15 hours. 24 hours is ideal. Place a towel under the door to reduce heat escaping the treatment area. Target temperatures will begin to be achieved around the 7 to 10 hour mark. Be sure to check the system from time to time during the process to make sure no breakers have popped and to turn the fans in different directions. Periodically monitor the room using the Convectex infrared laser spectrometer pistol. This will give you a quantifiable measurement of the temperature in the room. Take temperature readings throughout the room in places such as corners, walls, under bedspreads and pillows, around headboards, and inside drawers. Point the air movers toward any cool spaces located during your monitoring efforts. All the surface temperatures within the area should be above 120 degrees Fahrenheit. All buildings are not created equal. Keep in mind walls and ceilings made of block or concrete require more heat because they are more conductive of energy than drywall. This means one heater will heat less space when you have walls and/or ceilings made of block or concrete. 50% more power is a good general rule for these types of rooms. Once the room has been properly heated for the appropriate time, try to leave the room closed and hot, extending the treatment time as it cools slowly. The temperatures will remain lethal for a few hours after the system is shut down and removed from the room. For rooms that will be immediately occupied, open doors and windows. Use the fans to start flushing cool air through the room. After the room has cooled, strip the beds and wash all the blankets and linens on high heat, followed by a full high heat drying cycle as a further precaution. Thank you for watching this video and seeing just how truly easy it is to kill bed bugs yourself.